Today on the channel from the brand new WWE Mattel Elite Summerslam wave, we got Mankind.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel from the SummerSlam Build-A-Figure Jesse Ventura wave, we got Mankind. But for all your Mankind needs and a whole lot more, better hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And this is a pretty cool SummerSlam wave with a lot of heavy hitters. We got Mankind, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin, we got Triple H, we got China, and we got Jesse the Body Ventura in his referee gear. I am here for that. Minnesota's own, and of course, this represents the Minnesota governor period of Jesse Ventura, and you know we'll be doing that in the future. We'll Build-A-Figure, and we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. But before we get to that, we got to unbox these, and we got to unbox Mankind, and we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. But there it is, old Mankind. Brand new packaging style here. You got the Minnesota Vikings graphics, I guess that's what we'll say, or colors more like it. You got the yellow and the purple going on, as we do know SummerSlam is in Minnesota this year. I got to decide. I was thinking about going. It's not too far. It's like 3 hours up the road from me. So I'm tempted to go. But at the same time, it's 2 nights. It's very expensive. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. Todd, you can always squeeze me into the couch over there, so maybe we'll just watch it at home. We'll see what happens. That's a problem for future, Kyle. But the problem right now is getting Mick Foley, Mankind out of the package here. Elite, of course, Jesse Ventura on the top. You can kind of see that washed out a little bit. Glamour shot of Mankind. SummerSlam, Mankind 8 and up on here. You 7-year-olds, you can't handle him. A terrible looking Mankind on the side. I hate how his hair looks in this one. Got that going on. A bit of a grainy picture over here. I guess that was the time. That was cameras at the time. I think it was a Nokia flip phone, if I'm not mistaken. Mankind on the side. And then we got Mankind holding the title belt up there. Tail of the tape. Got the blurb. Got the cross sell down below we mentioned. We got Jesse Ventura. What's it say about Mankind? From Long Island, New York. Beautiful this time of year. Height 6'2", 287 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Sacco Claw. Career highlights, WWE Champion, World Tag Team Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Miss Foley's baby boy shocked the world when he won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam 1999, defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H in a triple threat match. And like I was saying, it's very cool that this is like bringing the same match together in a wave. I think that is something fun. I would like to see more of that. I don't want to see it all the time, but it is nice to get all the competitors from that wave. And this is from 1999. And who knew, Todd McFarlane, just a couple years later, Mick and I be enjoying a pizza together with our good friend Terry Funk, our great mutual friend Terry Funk. Governor Ventura served as a special guest referee in the main event. Shout out to Jesse Ventura. I cannot wait to get that one here at the table, but we'll get to it sooner rather than later. Mankind, there it is. Give it the old see you later shuffle. Got the baggie. What's in the baggie? Ooh, it's head. And I love a little head, Todd McFarlane. See you later. Goodbye. We got 2 Jesse Ventura heads. Oh, I'm here for this all day long. Absolutely amazing. And I love that this is like conspiracy theory Jesse Ventura, too. We love a good conspiracy theory around here.
You ever wonder if they're watching your every move? Cell phones, internet, surveillance. Think about it.
That's what this Jesse reminds me of. So obviously I'll use one of these heads for his referee, display him as a referee. But I got to use the other head somewhere as a custom of Governor Ventura, Conspiracy Theory Ventura. I got to find a good suited figure for that. So I'm going to be on the lookout here the next couple of days. We'll see where that goes. But how about Mankind? Let's get down to it here. Looking good. Now, this isn't terribly different than the Ultimate we got as a Walmart exclusive. I think that was last year, 2 years ago. What is time once again? He's double locked up at this ankle, too. I want to notice that. I want to note that. We got this as part of the Ultimate Edition Monday Night Wars line as a Walmart exclusive. The verdict was kind of mixed, I would say, as far as do people like a soft goods shirt on Mankind, or do you like the historic? Usually what they usually do is the hard plastic version shirts. Depends which camp you're in. I can go both ways, and that's about the only thing I'm going both ways in on, Todd. Sometimes I like soft goods, sometimes I like plastic better. It really comes down to the figure, personally. Plastic, see you later, goodbye. Two fists of Mick Foley Fury right here. Mankind's got to throw a fist or two, as we know. But we're going to dive into this figure, but first we're going to get through the accessories. I guess perfect time to show Mr. Sacco. Got to reuse that. We've had that in the past as well. It does remove very easily if you needed to, but I always like to get Mr. Sacco. I'm always here for an extra sock. Rubber band around the waist on this one as well. Going to get that off. See you later, goodbye. Now, this could be one of the instances, and we've had it a few times in the Ultimate line and the Elite line over the years, where people are buying a figure for the title belt and not necessarily the figure. And I could see some people saying, I don't need this Mankind in my collection. I'm going to open it up, going to sell it on eBay. I just need this title belt. The Smoking Skull belt has been very missing. It's been missing, not very, but it's been missing over the years. I think we got it as a ringside exclusive with Stone Cold, and I felt like we got it one more time with somebody like Kane or The Undertaker, and I could be mixing that up. I know we got it with an Austin. I believe it was a ringside exclusive Austin once upon a time, but a lot of people looking for this belt, and I could see some people wanting to get this belt to put back with that Austin if they got that, it's missing the belt or whatever. So this could be a pretty valuable belt right now. It is the old-fashioned Smoking Skull belt, Austin's classic belt right here. Really the start of the customization of title belts, which, on all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of. To each their own at the end of the day. But we do have that, and I can think some people will think that is the selling point of this set here, because we've got a lot of Mankind figures. We've had a lot of one. I was just talking about the Ultimate we got not too long ago. So it really depends what you're looking for. As usual, choose your own adventure. Have you ever heard that one before? But let's dive into the head sculpt here. It's Mankind all day long. I have no issues with this head sculpt. The mask is not removable on this. We do not get a second head. What you see is what you get right here. Got a little tongue sticking out here. We always love a little extra tongue, don't we? But looking good. The controversial element of this one is the soft goods shirt. Do you like the soft goods dress shirt? Are you a fan of that? Are you not? It really comes down to your preference here. Now, he does got the soft goods tie as well. It is the WWE tie. Looking a bit disheveled, but we know how he does when he's corporate Mankind. He's not prim and proper, as we know. You got the ripped up, torn and tattered shirt there. But looking good, looking like Mankind, but it is a little bit annoying how the shirt kind of puffs up and then the tie puffing up on you. So that is why they had the rubber band in the package to hold that down for you on-card collectors, of course. But it does look good for what it's trying to represent. I think I prefer the hard plastic, though. That's a personal preference, once again, and we'll compare some things here in a little bit. You got the black pants, sweatpants, I guess, technically, sweatpants here. Black shirt underneath for this Mankind, so if you want to remove all this, you can have that. I don't know why you would, but you could if you wanted to. White shoes down here on the bottom, just a classy, schnazzy dresser, as we do know. Mick Foley, one of the all-time greats as far as fashion, I believe, right? Sure, why not? Arms do go all the way around on this one. You get a bicep cut. Double-jointed pinless elbows, playing all the hits right there. Hands removable back, forth, side to side. Two gripping hands here. Two fist fury here. Choose your own hand adventure. Ab crunch, a nice feel. No frogginess to it. Waist feeling good. Leg goes straight up. Pretty good as well. Splits, pretty good as well once again. Uh-oh, you got to lock that back in, though. Thigh cut. Double-jointed pin knees. Not a fan of those pin knees, but we got them. And then you get ankle, and then you get boot cut. Ankle cut, shoe cut. Back, forth, side to side, up and down, our usual. And, of course, made in Vietnam. We know how that goes at this point here. But a very respectable Mankind Mick Foley figure here. If you didn't want to jump in on that Ultimate from Walmart, this is a cheaper proposition. And you get two heads of Jesse Ventura and a smoking title belt. What more could you want out of that? And I should probably get a ringside stand instead of a Jazzware stand, or a Mattel stand instead of a Jazzware stand, more like it. He does fit on that stand right here. But as I said, we've had a lot of Mick Foleys in this very similar look over the years. Now, we did get, I think this was part of the SummerSlam Elite Wave many moons ago. I could be wrong on that, but it is the same figure, but with a plastic shirt, but you also got the plastic tie on this one. So good and bad for both. It just comes down to what you're looking for here. I like the removable mask on this one. We do not got that this time around here, so make note of that. We did get that one I keep referencing here. That was the Walmart one. So there is differences with the Walmart Ultimate. You can see he's got the brown pants instead of the black, different title belt there, different tie. So there is some differences. Boy, he does not want to stand up for me for some reason. But there is some difference. Where are we going? We've got loose ankles, this Mick Foley, apparently. There we go, standing there. So obviously outside of the articulation, there is some big differences between these two. So that could be enough meat on the bone for somebody to dive into both of them, as we know. But then we got a lot of Mick Foleys over the last few years, showing you guys all these different ones that we've received. There's just tons of them. It's crazy how many of this era of Mick Foley we've received, but I like it. I'm here for it. You guys know me. I'm a Mick Foley guy. I love a little Foley figure a time or two. But man, that's a lot of Foley. This is like a Foley army. This looks like some cosplay competition or something. Just absolutely wild. But we got to enjoy this Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, all points in between while we can. As we do know, Mick's been very vocal about it. He's done with the Legends deal going forward. We got the 2-pack with Chelsea Green, and then we got the Cactus Jack Ultimate, which could be a figure of the year for me personally. And I guess that's it. I really want the one, was it a WrestleMania 2000? I can't remember which one it was, where he had the blue flannel. That's a huge missing piece in the Foley collection. I would love to see that. We'd really love to see a Dude Love Ultimate too before things are said and done, but I just don't think there's enough time, unfortunately. But on the flip side of that, as we've talked about it for years on this channel, as guys leave a Legends contract, they go work the circuit of all the independents, grapplers and gimmicks, Major Bendies, Big Rubber guys, Zombie Sailor, KWK, all points in between. There's going to be a lot of Foley stuff coming at us. There's no doubt about it. And then, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever it may be, he'll circle back, get a Legends deal, and then we'll start seeing stuff again. That's just the cycle. I think we're going to see more and more of that as we go into 2026 and beyond. And we've been seeing that the last couple of years. But a fun figure, this one here. I think there's meat on the bone, as it is different than the Walmart one. Smoking title belt definitely helps. If you want that for your Austin, you want it for this, whatever it may be. And then 2 heads for Jesse Ventura is key. Don't dismiss that fact for sure. So this is a pretty good, solid figure here when you look at it as a total package, like a young Lex Luger. How about that? But there it is, SummerSlam Elite 2026 Mankind. What's your thoughts? Is this a pickup, a pass, a long game, a no game, and I'm not so sure game? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Plenty of stuff to keep you busy over there, and your best way to support the channel. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for the man, the myth, the legend, the Mankind, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?